Ooh. Ooh. Had to turn my shit down. What up, y'all? Ooh. Yo, Kurt. Ooh. It's very creepy out there in them streets. So protect yourself at all times. I'm tripping, man. Yo, welcome to Woke and Ready TV. Let me take this damn mask off. Had the beard tucked. Yeah, I mean, throw the hat back on. Woke and Ready TV. We live, baby. We live. You know, I'm taking call-ins today. You know what I mean? You know what it is October 31st. You know what I mean? We don't do the Halloween thing over here though. You know what I mean? I'm just, having a little fun. I got my candles lit and all that. I don't play those games. I protect myself. Got my protection oil, my ancestor warriors, you know what I mean? Make sure the ancestors is with me. Keep me protected at all times. You know what I mean? Cause it's real out here. It's real out here, man. It's been a lot of crazy things happening. I think it was in I don't want to say the wrong place, but I know it was like in Asia somewhere. One of those, it was like 150 people last time I checked. You know what I mean? They just, they was out there celebrating, summoning witches and ghosts and shit like that. Next thing you know, 150 people just checked out. And let me know if y'all can hear me. Kurt, you can hear me good? Cause I gotta sometimes this shit be going like in and out. You know what I mean? Yeah, like 150 people just got, it was like a stampede. Everybody just started running. You know what I mean? It was kind of like what happened at that concert, that Travis Scott concert. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm waiting for a few more people to come in here. You know what I mean? If you got StreamYard, y'all know y'all welcome to, click the link and I'll pull y'all up. And I'm taking call-ins too. Might be taking more call-ins than anything. You know what I mean? The people start coming in this joint. So make sure y'all like this video too, because the more people that like it, it can go out. You know what I'm saying? And we can, enjoy this little moment, little discussion. You know what I mean? Have anything ever happened to you, like on some spooky shit? You know what I mean? Something you witnessed, something you even heard about. You know what I mean? Don't come on this joint making up shit. You know what I mean? Because it sound good. And I'll be like, yo, I seen that shit in a movie. That shit, you know what I mean? Like urban legends and all that. Some of that shit be real, man. You know what I mean? Some of that shit be really, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I can share a couple stories. You know what I mean? I have one that I don't even really like talking about like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened here. You know what I mean? But it's cool. Like I don't mind talking about it. I talk about that one later. You know what I mean? But one thing that happened to me, um, I remember this was when I was living down southwest. I got off work. I probably was like, I want to say about 19, 20. Say 19. I think it was like 19 at the time. Could have been 18, 18, 19, something like that. I just got off work. You know what I mean? I came home. I remember I was super tired. I worked like 7 in the morning to 3. And it was a holiday. I can't remember if it was like Labor Day or Memorial Day. It was one of those days, but my mom, she was in the backyard. She was like cleaning up because she was about to, throw some food on the grill and all that. So I come home, I go in the back room, That's what a house, we still had house phones. You know what I'm saying? I go in the back room to use the house phone, call somebody, make a call. But I was so tired. You know what I mean? That was my sister room at the time. You know what I mean? I was so tired. Like I just laid on her bed and like fell asleep. But I didn't really fall asleep yet because it was like real quick. It happened so fast. You know what I mean? Like my body, I just got stuck. Like, you know, some people call it what's the name of that? When you can't move and shit like that. Paralysis. You know what I mean? I used to get that a lot. But this particular time, like I was like, I was woke. It usually happen like when I'm asleep and I wake up and I can't move and sometimes you feel like you can see shit or hear shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I get this. Like soon as I get it, you know what I mean? I hear my mom, I still hear my mom in the backyard, like she fussing with my yeah, that's what they call the witch around your back. Yeah. You know what I mean? I hear my mom, you know, in the backyard, she cleaning up, but she was fussing with my nephews. They was little at the time, they was young, because they like to play so much. You know what I mean? My mom got a loud voice that could scare any damn body. So when my mom like yelled at one of them, I see like a figure. I mind you, I can't move. I see like a figure jump through the window and like went under the bed where I was at. So I'm like, oh shit. I seen like an old pair of Nikes, no bullshit, like an old pair of Nikes. Like I see the feet, like they ran, like they trying to hide, like they hiding from my mom, like or like my mom voice scared them because it was one boom. Then I looked over in the corner near the window. It was like a white dude. He had like he was dressed like an Amish, like how the Amish people dress. He had a hat, and I'm still there. Like he's like, please, please, no, 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 please don't scream, don't yell, because I'm trying to break out of it. He's like, no, don't yell, please, please, please. And he was like trying to like touch me, and I was like, get the fuck away, like you know what I mean. I was like, get the fuck away from me. And then I looked over in the other corner. It was a girl. She was black girl. She had like I still remember how they looked. She had like a red shirt with a jumper, and she looked at the white boy like, you know what I mean, like you stupid. You know what I mean? She shook her head at him. The next thing you know, it was like a bright light and I was hyped, I was scared. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what the fuck to do. But when this bright light came, they vanished, and it was like a older black woman. She was beautiful. She had blonde, like white hair. She, you know, she was older. She had like pearls on her neck. She came out of this light. She said, "Don't be afraid of nothing, baby. It's everything's gonna be all right, okay?" I was like, and I just got calm. I got a calm feeling. I was like, "Yeah, okay." She came over, she kissed me on my forehead and everything. And she went back into this light. And once soon as she went back into that light, bro, I broke out of it. I broke out of it like, damn, what the fuck? I ran downstairs, like everything that was still going on. Like I hear my mom, everything she was still saying, talking, like pass me the trash bag. So I ran down the steps. I go in the back. I told my mom what happened. And she was like, for real, like, wow. I remember telling my brothers and them what happened, and certain people what happened. He was like, the first thing they said, you was high, you was drunk, you was dreaming. It's like nobody ain't really believe me. So I just left it alone. But like, you know what I mean? That's not the first time that you know, that happened, like sleep paralysis or the devil around your back or the witch around your back. That's not the first time it happened. But that was the first time that I seen people like seeing this shit like right there and motherfuckers was interacting with me. So I was like shook and that stayed with me. I was like, damn, what the fuck was that about? But I know once this lady came out of this light and went back into that light, I was calm. I'm like, who was that person? You know what I mean? Was it a guardian angel? You know what I mean? Was it an ancestor? It was somebody, but she was a beautiful old lady, yo. And I still remember how all of them they look like all their faces, yo. Except for the first one that jumped under the bed with the sneakers. I just seen sneakers. You know what I mean? I don't know if they was people that died in that area, you know what I'm saying? Or what? Like, hey, but the shit happened. Like it happened to me. So that stayed with me. That's something that's gonna always stay with me because I know it happened. So like when people say, "You believe in ghosts?" and nigga, I know. It's something like, you know what I mean? We're not alone. They're all around us. I know for a fact because it happened to me. Ain't no do I believe in some shit. I know. You know what I mean? This shit is real. Ain't no jokes. You know what I mean? But yeah. Hey Kurt, do me a favor. That phone number up there, give me a call right now. And I want to test out this new number. Make sure we on, you know what I mean? And make sure everything is right, like the volume and all that. So when we get some call-ins, anybody welcome to call in. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get some call-ins, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, it's ringing. Let it ring, Mick. All right. Woke and Ready TV. What up, bro?
Man, I just happened to catch the John in the algorithm before it even started. So let me get on this John and see what's going on with what you talk about.
Yeah. Okay, appreciate you for tapping in the John working, everything working. We got the Wi-Fi phone number popping. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the number that I use to go live. I might switch it up sometimes, like as long as nobody don't call no dickhead shit, I keep the same number. You know what I mean? But is you still banned or whatever from YouTube?
I, I never was banned. They gave me a strike, and it was my first strike, so it was like a little warning and shit.
Okay.
They gave me a slap on the wrist.
Right. Hey, yo, how about I had a strike, right? And I didn't even know from one of my old videos. After you told me, I checked mine because I'm like, why? Like some of my videos been slowed down. And I don't want to talk about it too much, why they gave me the strike, but it's about that situation. You know what I mean? Last year with everybody getting the, you know what I mean? So it was about that. So I put in an appeal, you know what I mean? I didn't even know that first of all, my Joan was on there for 3 months, but it was supposed to get off. They were supposed to take it off November 8th, but I still put the appeal in. They rejected the appeal, but they took the strike off because they know what I said in the comment. I left a comment like it made sense to them. I said, first of all, this is not even required anymore. I don't mind y'all taking the video down, but I feel as though y'all should remove this strike, and they did remove it. So sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean, probably just write a comment, put an appeal in, because it worked for me.
Yeah, I beat some Facebook cases before. Like it's been times where I was in Facebook jail and I appealed it. But it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be right. You gotta know you right. Like I knew I was wrong when I posted that Kanye. Like I reposted Kanye interview Drink Champs. They took my shit down. I was like, we took Drink Champ shit down. We're gonna take your shit down too.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? They shouldn't even did that. Like gave you a strike for that. And I will fight that because they took YouTube didn't take that down. Like, Drink Champs took it down. You know what I mean? But the only thing is Drink Champs video. So you might lose. But the thing is, I can see if YouTube took it down.
They got me on there for hate speech. They got me on there. That's what I'm flagged for, not for infringement.
Yeah, well, fight it. You ain't the one that said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You reposted something that was already up. And the original person that put it up took it down. You didn't take it. YouTube didn't take it down. But now since they probably took it down, they got so much power, after Kanye was saying all that shit, YouTube was like, oh, all right, well, this is considered hate speech. You know what I mean? A lot of people, the small hats and all that probably complained to YouTube, like, This is a what they call it. I forget the name. I know what I'm trying to say. I can't think of it. But yo, since you on here, do you have any like spooky stories? Anything that happened?
I was saying I got a couple of things that I could probably mention. Like me and one of my homies, we seen a UFO one time. I was in the studio. We was in a no smoking studio, like how your man John is. You can't smoke inside the studio, so we was outside throwing it down and shit. I don't know what made me look up. I look up and I had a witness. I look up and I'm like, what the fuck is that? It was something in the sky. It was just sitting there. Like I know an airplane from a helicopter. You know, I know the difference between it's nighttime. It's dark. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
So I think something in the sky and it did like a Z shape. Like it went straight, zig, zag, and then it was gone.
Right.
What the fuck? Like, and it was a bright light. Like it was some shit that it was a UFO. Like unidentifiable flying object.
How you know it was a UFO though?
Because it was unidentifiable. Like it wasn't a plane, it wasn't a helicopter, it was never no shit that I've seen on TV.
Okay.
It wasn't even no shit that I've seen like on some sci-fi shit.
You know, was you sure?
I've seen plenty of movies.
You sure it wasn't a drone? I ain't saying it wasn't no UFO, but I'm just, you know, like when you see shit like that, you gotta consider all possibilities first. You sure it wasn't a drone? Because you know they got drones out here, and they had them out here for a long time.
It was 2000 and what year was this? I want to say it was Cassidy was at his prime, so it had to be like 2003.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
It had to be like, it was like 03. Like it was a long time ago, but some shit I ain't never forget.
Yeah, I don't think no drones was in the sky around that time.
Yeah, I'm like, this wasn't no drone. Like that's why I had to tell you what year it was.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Probably. You know, they spoon feed us technology too. It probably was a fucking drone, and they probably was testing out a drone to see, like, all right, this is what we about to have out here in the market, because they about to start getting rid of people's jobs with drones. Like, drones about to take over a certain job.
Yeah, a lot of jobs. Hey, yo, but all right, back when you were saying with the UFO shit, you know, a lot of people, and I thought about this a long time ago. You know, they say the only thing like that can what I'm trying to say that can bend time is light. Like that's why they always say faster than the speed of light, you know what I mean? So when we see shit like when you see shit like that in the sky, I don't know how many people believe in time travel. I believe that sometimes what we see are us visiting us, like from the future, coming back. Just see it, you know what I mean? Just coming back to the past, and then they out, right back to the future.
That's something I never asked you before. Now, do you believe in reincarnation?
Reincarnation, like saying like what we heard before.
Like basically, you die and come back as something else or somebody else.
I believe it's possible. Yeah, I believe it's possible. I believe like we all like I believe our souls are like, you know what I mean, are old. Like everybody, like I believe we all been here before. For real.
Yeah, I know I've been here before. I know I've been here. I feel like this time I'm just not doing certain shit because maybe like it didn't work out in the last life or something. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I think I think we all been here. I believe we all here for a reason, and I think we keep coming back. We might be the original people that was here like when the shit first started. You know what I mean?
Like
I believe it's like different levels. Yeah, you can't kill energy. Energy don't die. We don't die.
Right.
Just transfer. You know what I mean?
I believe it. I believe that I'm a ball of energy. And what I decide to do with my energy, whether it be positive or negative, it's crazy that I don't even want to get on this topic, but I'm going to just briefly touch on it. Like, one of the reasons why I move the way I move is because I believe that it's only two type of people in this world. You either a god or a devil. Like, there's no in between. So, like, if you a good person trying to do the right shit, then that's godly life.
Yeah.
Then you fall into that category. If you out here doing what you ain't supposed to be doing, you fall in that category. So it's just, that's the way I look at it. And I just try to be like on the right path, you know, basically.
You believe in that saying, even a broke clock is right twice a day. Yeah. So I believe it's all about balance. Like, I believe you're capable of being godly or devilish, and that's anybody. You know what I mean? I believe that, you know, I believe even like the worst person in history, maybe Hitler, had some good things about him. You know what I mean? I'm sure, you know what I mean? You know, Jeffrey Dahmer probably had some good things about him. You know what I mean? But, you know, he chose to let the evils take over him and just do devilish shit. You know what I mean? I believe everybody got good and bad with them. Say it again? Nah, I believe that you're gonna let one take over.
Yeah, because like, you know, like masses, just like I'm about to make some tea right now. I'm putting the sugar in here, depending on how much sugar in this is going to determine how sweet the shit is.
Right.
And that's just like how much evil you put in. Like, that shit can outweigh any. Like, we use Jeffrey Dahmer as an example. You know what I mean? Like, his evil would outweigh any good quality you could think of.
Yeah.
He hold the door open for people. But,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But he'd turn around and kill you after he goes.
yeah. You know what I mean?
He'd stab you in the fucking back with a machete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always like, see, the devil is, and like, I guess we go on the right topic because we talk about spooky shit and it's Halloween, and, you know, people who got this spirit today. People want to be like, you got some people who don't know what's going on, and they just going with the whole, oh yeah, let me wear a costume, let me do this and that. But
right.
A lot of like pagan holidays, people celebrating devilish shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of evil going on right now.
Every holiday, every pagan holiday is something evil with it. You know what I mean? Christmas, you know what I mean? Even New Year's. Like, I don't know. I didn't really do my research on it, but I remember. I think it was Young Pharaoh was breaking down New Year's and shit, and I was like, damn. And I did a little bit of research, but I didn't get deep into it. But I was like, yo, he broke that shit down. You know what I mean? And yeah, all this shit, man, it ain't meant to be celebrating. Then motherfuckers take it and celebrate it. Like you said, they don't even know what they doing. They just do it because it's tradition. Oh, my mama did, and this did. I don't want nobody knocking on my damn door asking for no candy. Fuck out of here. I don't even know why we did this shit when we was younger, but, you know, we thought it was okay. Everybody was doing it. You know what I mean? Then you had some evil people out here that was like, okay, trick or treat. You want to trick you and put a fucking razor blade in your fucking apple. I don't know that shit ever happening in the hood, but I heard, like, and you know, it was time people was doing shit like that. You know, this is time. This is a time.
One thing I want to talk about on the platform, on any platform, because I just want people's opinion, right? Now, when I was young, and I'm pretty sure a lot of parents did this, like they'd go through your candy to make sure there wasn't no drugs in the candy. Right?
Yeah.
And as an adult, I'm like, who the fuck is giving away free drugs? Like, who got, like, I don't know. Like, I've never seen, have you ever seen candy that's tampered with ecstasy or, like, just pill period? Like, druggies don't get any drugs away.
Hold on, bro. Say something. I don't know what happened. Somebody was trying to call, but you got real low.
Did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah, you said something about who gives away free drugs.
Yeah, I'm basically saying that I've never heard of a case. I've never personally seen somebody take, and I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I've never seen it. I've never ran into nobody that experienced it. It was like, yeah, my child got some drugs from it was drugs in their bag after they went trick or treating.
That's what I just said. It don't happen in the hood. Like that type of we don't hear about that shit in the hood, but in like them suburban areas and shit like that, yeah, they had a lot of reports of shit like that. You know what I mean? People drugging the candy and like evil people. Back to Jeffrey Dahmer, the motherfucker, you know what I mean? He was drugging people. He was giving out free drugs all the time just so he can kill your ass. So you got people out there. Yeah, these motherfuckers didn't care. These motherfuckers were too. They targeting kids. They targeting anybody that they feel. You gotta remember, they're feeding their demons. When they do shit like that, is devilish shit. They don't give a fuck who they, you know what I mean, who get the drug, who die from it. They felt like they mission accomplished. You know what I'm saying? They not right. It's really motherfucking demons out here that's taking over people. Right now is the time. This day, it'd be a lot of like rituals and shit going on. So people got to be careful. Like people get kidnapped on this day. You know what I'm saying? They be dragging.
They rob banks on this day.
Yeah, they drop. They be
this fucking. The one day when it's okay to wear a mask.
Yeah. Well, now is people wear masks every day, so like what I mean, this shit's spooky out here. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, shit is really spooky. It ain't like this day is just I believe like it's wicked out here, but it's like so every day to see these young boys wearing masks and shit on their face, it's like every day is Halloween now. You know what I mean?
COVID is dead. COVID turned every day into Halloween.
Yeah, we ain't gonna keep saying that word though.
I can wear it, man.
You know that we gotta be careful with that word. I ain't trying, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, allegedly.
Alleged. Yeah, we gotta say allegedly. Yeah, but yeah, like that's true though. You know what I mean? Everybody, sporting no mask and shit, man. Like today is just a day like people. These motherfucking the evils is out here lurking, man, looking to snatch souls and shit. It's this video that I just got on Instagram. I don't know if this shit real or fake, but the shit look real. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna send it to you. And there's been a lot of these type of videos being reported lately. You know what I'm saying? On some old paranormal activity type shit. It always been videos like that, but like now the shit is really like wow, bro.
Some extra shit going on.
Yeah, like this shit was crazy. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna show you this John, man. Boy was like, I'm gonna describe it. Boy was out there. They was like at work or some shit, and it was fucked up. I got a little shook when I seen it because I was at work doing the same thing these niggas was doing. They was just like out there smoking a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? One boy was on his phone smoking. Another boy was out there smoking, and something grabbed this motherfucker, and it was like it was wet out there, like it was raining, like it was like a little puddle, like something grabbed, and you could see like the figure grabbing him, and the other boy trying to like grab him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So the other boy couldn't control it that time. He got scared. He ran back in the joint. You just see the other boy like slide away from the camera. Then the other dude that ran in, he came back out like looking for him, like he was on a phone or some shit. Then he seen whatever was coming towards him. He run back inside the place. Whatever it was, jump. It leaped. Like this wasn't no regular person. You know what I'm saying? This shit leaped inside the joint where he was at. And then a whole figure walked out of that joint with like all black on. Just walked out. Like right after he ran in there, a figure walked out and like calmly. Like nothing happened. I'm like, what the fuck? Is these niggas still alive? Like, what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? This shit was crazy. But it's like it's
going on.
Yeah.
I'll stay out the way.
Yeah.
I do.
You gotta really protect yourself, man. You gotta walk in love, man. You gotta stay prayed up, man. A lot of people don't. You can believe what you want. You know what I'm saying? But what's real is what's real. You know what I mean? Some shit you can't fucking describe. You know what I mean? We don't even know that, bro. We was told 1 + 1 is 2. You know what I mean?
But mathematics is a different language, though. It's not numbers and letters are two different things. The numbers add up perfectly. So
yeah, but what I'm saying is,
I can't see how.
What I'm saying is 2 can be 3. We don't know that. We only know that what we was told is 1 + 1 is 2. Yeah, you know what I mean. But the language, I know what you're saying. The math is universal, but we don't know what the fuck 2 is for real, for real. We don't know what 1 is when you think about it. Like really think about the shit. We don't know that. Like it was.
I mean, the way he was breaking down to me, like 1 is just a quality of thing. Like got 1, a single quality thing.
Yeah.
1 could be anything.
Yeah. But like it was another video too I seen. It's an old Jones funny, and they just keep doing his math problem, and dude kept coming up with this number, but the way he did the number, I gotta find that shit. And it was so funny, man. I think you probably seen it. The way he did the number on the chalkboard, he was right, but he was wrong. I mean, he was wrong, but he was right. But he was right, but he was wrong. And he proved himself, and it was crazy. And he used math, and the dude was like, it was like some weird shit. Like, what was like, how many times 3 go into 9 or some shit? And boy was like 13. He just kept saying his name. He's like, no, it don't. And he broke it down the way he did it, and it was like, oh shit. He made sense doing it, but he was wrong though. You know what I mean? Even a boy who was asking him the question was like, like, damn. Maybe you is right. You know what I mean? It's all about perception. You know, how you see shit. Like is a picture going around, is an old picture, is like the number 6 sitting on the ground. One boy, he looking at it from one angle, he like it's 9. The other boy like, no, it's 6. But they both right.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Everything is based on perception. You know what I mean? It's deep.
See shit different through
yeah.
different lenses.
Right. So it's like who's right, who's wrong. You know, even though, like, I mean, everything is on the same topic because it's like who's right and who's wrong. We talking about good, evil, life, death. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people say that.
I ain't listening. I'm gonna hold it down. I ain't listening. I got your back, bro.
Some people say, you know, we are dead now. Like you ain't alive until you dead. Like once you die, that's when you really alive. Like, you know what I mean? You know, that's how
I don't want to believe that. I believe that you can't do shit when you're dead. So it's like you got to do as much shit as you can while you living. It's still just legacy. People still talking about Elvis. That nigga died in when 1970 something. Like I shouldn't even know who he is. Like I'm pretty sure that the next generation gonna be talking about him.
But we don't know though, because we can be like trapped in this. You can't do but so much while you here. You know what I mean? You in a physical body. Like once you going, like you said, you a ball of energy. This shell, our bodies is a shell that's keeping our energy, you know what I mean, keeping our body intact. But once you release from this shell, you probably can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can fly, float, you know what I mean? You probably can see, and you probably in a 4D realm, you know what I'm saying? You can see the living, you see what's going on. You know things that's about to happen. That's probably your real power is when you're out of this shell. You know what I mean? But I believe we all got to return to where we came from. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Right. I mean, it's a lot of like I hate to go back and forth because at the end of the day, sometimes when you're talking, you're not listening, you're not learning when you're talking. So I try to get the most perspective that I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I try to listen to everybody and everything. You know what I mean? Some people just so close-minded though that I can't talk to. You know, some people that, you know, like religious people, I hate to say it, people that's real religious, like they, you know, it's like they heart be in the right place, so they try to be in the right place, but they just think one way. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, this is what it is. Because like, how you know? Where's your proof? Well, it says it right here. And you know what I mean? So, and that's another thing with perception, with the Bible and all that. Because it might mean, like, you can take a quote or something like that. It might mean something completely different from the way you read it and the way I read it. You know what I mean? But that's
I'm listening to this one guy. He was on I forget what his name is, but I'm gonna have to look and put you down with these boys because I really followed them. But they was on some shit where they was talking about. It was the guy he was debating with somebody, and one of the dudes was a religious boy. He brought up some shit in the Bible, and then the boy was like, "Yeah," and also said da 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 da, and he quoted some shit verbatim, word for word. He was like, and that's in the Bible, but you don't talk about that. And like the boy just pretty much just shut the fuck up. He had nothing else to say after that.
Right.
Because he's like a call-in. So it was funny because I'm like, damn, like I would like to be able to do that, but that'd be if I learned how to do that, then that wouldn't be pure intentions. It's like I want to be able to shut these niggas the fuck up whenever they ask questions. It's like I want to know the truth.
I mean,
like, I'm not trying to be right.
Like, you ain't gotta want to learn how to do that. My bad. I mean, you ain't gotta want to learn how to do that. The only thing you gotta do is read and do research, like, because you're gonna come across it. Like, people gonna be saying something, you like, hold on, because I found myself doing that, asking certain questions to reverends and bishops, and they couldn't answer. You know what I mean? I used to say it was a question that I had, if Adam and Eve was the first people here, they made Cain and Abel, where all the other people come from? Because, I believe Cain killed Abel, and they said Cain was, he had to go into another land after he killed his brother, and the land he was at was full of wicked people. Where did these people come from? If God only made Adam and Eve, so he was cast away to go live with these other people. You know what I'm saying? So were they not, creations of God? Were they creations of another God? Like, you know what I mean? Who knows?
Yo, it's people out here. Like, one time on some funny shit I had posted on my page on Facebook, I was like, there's people out here who really believe that this whole civilization that we have today started from Adam and Eve. And people are really in the comments saying, like, it is. Like, it's people who really believe that all these people that's in this world now, if that was the case, we all be related.
Yeah.
That's like, there's people who really believe that everybody in this world came from Adam and Eve. Adam was the first man. And like, yeah, this shit crazy. People really believe that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I couldn't believe nothing like that.
Yeah.
I try to keep my mind open. I'm like, all right, this is one theory. Like, all right, what else they saying?
Right.
This one ain't making sense.
It's real, man.
Like, I'm gonna listen to some more. And I think, I don't know, like, I wouldn't call myself a conspiracy theorist, but I do like the theory. Like, I'm not the person that's going to investigate, but I'm entertained by the people who do, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I haven't really, you know what I mean? I haven't really found a case that I wanted to investigate. And that's just pretty much what it is. Like, I want to be like, oh, yeah. Like, right now, I'm sitting here, like, I'm thinking about all the people who had died this year, like, from Kevin Samuels, like, some good people who died this year. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm thinking, like, damn, like, I hope they don't try to kill Kanye because, allegedly, because the way they moving is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how they just, everybody just banned him, and banks not fucking with him, and just.
I mean, I hate to say it. That's what they do. They fucking basically torture you and try to make you seem crazy to the world, and they try to make, you know what I mean, everybody forget about you, and the next thing you know, boom. So, like, what Kanye is doing right now is a good thing. He's staying relevant. He have to stay this way. Even if it's everybody against him, he got to keep fighting And he said it. He said it's war. I'm going to keep fighting. You got to, because the moment you stop, that's when they're going to attack you. The moment you say, all right, yeah, I'm I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna get back on this music and just do this, do what everybody want me to do. Boom, they got you. You ain't not taking that chance no more. They're gonna catch you with your guard down. Because I hate to say it, like somebody like Kanye, his death would have to be a violent death if they try to, kill him. You know what I mean? We know his ways they can get to him if they wanted to. Or maybe they can't. Maybe he really walking in the spirit. Like people don't realize that. Maybe God really got him. Maybe his angels are around him and they can't touch him. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know. I believe he's here for a reason.
And Kanye is spooky right now.
Yeah. Somebody had a costume.
I was like, damn, like, why the fuck this nigga walk around with a mask on his face? And I'm like, damn, if I had a couple billion, I'd probably have a mask on my fucking face too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some of the shit that he doing ain't really weird. Like, you don't really know what you would do if you was in the position like that.
Yeah, it's not weird.
Yo, why Forbes saying he got 2 billion, but Kanye saying he got 11?
Because Forbes don't want him to be a billionaire, and Forbes don't even know. Forbes go off of what they think they know. You know what I mean?
Because I'm like, either he's lying or they're lying. Somebody's lying. So, which one is it? It's easy for Kanye to say, I got 11 billion, and he don't. Or do he really got 11 billion?
But it's easy for Forbes to just assume some shit. Like, they don't know. They don't know all his accounts. And I mean, that was just one account when he said, you know what I mean? Chase. But let me tell you something. Billionaires don't have one account. Chase stopped fucking with him. That don't mean Bank of America stopped fucking with him or Citizens or, you know what I mean? That don't mean that. Like, you got so many different accounts and so many different ways you don't want your money all in one spot. I do that now, and I ain't no fucking billionaire or millionaire. I don't keep all my money in no one bank. That's just common sense.
So, you think he really only worked? Well, I don't know why people only keep saying only in the same sentence as 400 million. Like, they keep saying he only got 400 million.
I don't know what he got on some real shit. I know he need to start kicking the hood in. Hold on, let me read. Tanisha said he probably will get killed. If he doesn't, then they would be letting him live for a reason. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Tanisha.
Yeah, man, like I be thinking about them, and I'm like, man, I hope they don't kill him, because allegedly. Cause
Tanisha, let me ask you a question. Hold up,
really
bro.
Moving crazy.
Hey, Tanisha, do you have any like spooky stories? Anything that ever happened to you that you want to share? If you do, you know what I mean. Type something in the comments. See if you want to call in. Yeah, I don't want to get too wrapped up. I don't want to get too wrapped up in Kanye. We could talk about that a little bit though.
Yeah, he's a whole topic within itself. Cause I was about to start going in.
Yeah, he
I got 5 shit to add on.
Yeah, he always the topic of discussion. There's so much you can say, but I'm gonna just let Kanye be Kanye right now. I'm quite sure once we get off here, it's gonna be something else. Like, I'm gonna be going on YouTube or something like Kanye just did this. And you're like, oh man, everybody hate him again.
I know you don't know because you ain't said nothing about it. That's why I know you don't know about it yet.
Yeah, I probably seen it and probably just said, oh well. Like, I'm quite sure I seen it already. Yeah, man, it'd be so much that I see it and I skim through it. I don't even be watching everything. You know what I mean? I probably just glanced at it and, kept it moving. She said, I can't think of anything off the bat. All right, when you think of something, you know what I mean? You can come on StreamYard too. The link up there, you can just call in. Let me know. It's spooky hours. I hope everybody protected. You know what I mean? Walking in love, light, Staying prayed up, man, because it's crazy out here. Real. We just got to be on our shit. They looking for they looking for people that's vibrating on a low frequency. I think the way the devil moves.
You ever throw eggs at you ever throw eggs and shit?
Yeah. I think we all did that. But I was saying, I think the way the devil move is like, if he know he got you, he don't fuck with you. If you constantly doing shit, you know, every day, that's we ain't got to really worry about him. You know what I mean? But when you trying to live right and trying to do the right thing, that's when he come at you. You know what I mean? I had got a bill in the mail, right? And I knew I did everything. I took care of this bill and shit like that. And the bill came, you know, on a Sunday, which was crazy. Mail don't even run on Sunday. I didn't know, but it came to the house, and my sister was like, "You got a bill?" And guess how much the bill was for, bro?
How much?
Fucking $666. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I know I took care of this shit. So like, I mean, I already knew that was like some shit that wanted to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to fuck with me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not right now. And I'm chilling. I'm, you know, trying to relax. And all of a sudden, I get this fucking bill. I ain't trying to be worried about this. So I called them today. You know what I mean? They was like, oh, no, that was taken care of. Disregard that. I'm like, all right, cool. Because, like, don't tell me some shit.
Oh, ain't that fun?
Yeah. I'm like, wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a sign, bro.
That, because that happened yesterday. So, like, you know, I had to get up early today to call these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I think, you know, the devil just wanted me to be all worried. Oh, man, this bill, and what am I doing? Fuck that.
Burn some stage, man.
Yeah, bro. But I'm not worried because I know I'm walking. Like, you know what I mean? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So, like, I know I always get tested. You know what I'm saying? You want to test me, you know what I mean? You want to fuck with me mentally and all that. Like, yeah, but that's anybody, though. When you walk in, you can't be scared of that shit. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel you on that.
You know, we are human. But you know, it is what it is. You know, anything else happen?
Man, like I said, like I got a lot of shit that I could bring up, but you know, for the most part, I try to stay away from Halloween. I don't like Halloween because you know I just have a little bad luck. Not my luckiest day. Which history is shown. So,
right.
You know, I got hit by a car. Got hit by a car a couple years ago.
On Halloween?
Just a little dumb shit that be happening. So I'll just be like, man, let me just lay low. Let this shit let the evil spirits fly by, I guess.
I remember one Halloween, I was young, and my sister and they took me trick-or-treating. And we was walking, like, I don't know where the hell we was at. We probably was like down 40th Street somewhere. It seemed like it was like a far walk. But it was a lot of people out. But it was this like one dude. It seemed like only I can see this dude. And like his face was looking real pale. I didn't know if he was made up. Like he kind of looked like a vampire, like from what I see on TV. But I know I kept looking at this dude, and it was like for like 2 blocks. I kept seeing this dude. You know what I mean? I don't know if he was like walking with it. He was in a crowd because it was like people. It was like so many people just walking around. But I kept seeing this dude face, and it just was just creeping me out. Like, you know what I mean? But I probably was like around 9 or 10. I didn't say nothing at the time, but like I was like, damn, that dude looks like a real fucking demon or something out this joint. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I seen some clowns that look scary as shit. I was like, yo, this clown look like this motherfucker would kill me. Like,
I don't fuck with clowns.
Like, blow up everything up in this joint and himself. Like, they got some scary ass clowns out this joint.
Yeah, I don't fuck with clowns at all.
Yeah,
you gotta watch these clown ass niggas out here. My mom used to always tell me though, she used to always say, it ain't the dead you gotta worry about or ghosts and shit like that. You gotta worry about the living. You know what I mean? The people that's alive. Cause they the ones, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, if they vibrating on a low frequency, they need, you know, these entities and shit like that. They need people. They need to use people to carry out. So you got to watch the people you got around you. You know what I'm saying? Because they could be vibrating off a low frequency and be fucking possessed. They can come to you with a smile on their face and you turn around, they put something in your fucking drink. Or put something in your liquor, or, you know what I mean? Your weed or whatever. Like, I watch motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Never
I ain't really got no stories for real though. Like, it's just a lot of little shit that I just don't feel like putting together because it ain't really that exciting.
Yeah.
But overall, like, you know what I mean? But overall, I just know like the energy that comes with, you know, this holiday.
Right,
like,
right.
People gonna be on some shit.
Yeah. Tell people to just, you know what I mean? I don't, you know, get into this shit. Fuck that. You gotta just, man, just keep your eyes up.
I'm about to find out if it's going, bro.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in, bro. Yeah, I'm about to go eat something in a minute too. I'm trying to see if anybody else on here want to call in before I tap out. You know what I mean? But thanks for calling in, bro. You know, I'm gonna hit you up later or something.
Yep. Hit me up, man.
All right.
You already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Signing out. Salute.
Salute. Gia. We here, Woken Ready TV is in the building. You know what I mean? Until we get the you know, once my joint gets what is that, monetized and all that, feel free to send donations. You know, we take everything. If you want to. We ain't asking for no donations, but if you want to donate to the channel, be my guest. You know, Cash App right there. What time is it? Oh, we good. I was hoping like some more people slide in. But you know, hey Tanisha, if you still in here, you got notified. Do you you know, hit the bell? Did you hit the bell on my channel? Because that's what I need to do. I need to stretch that point. Like when I go live, you know what I mean? I can, you know, people would know because my subscribers is getting up there. Definitely getting up there. I want my subscribers to be notified once I go live, you know, so I can have more people join in on these topics and all that. But I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. But yeah, it's been real, y'all. We ain't really got that many people in here, so I'm gonna sign out. Remember, stay prayed up, stay protected, walk in love. You know what I mean? Light, prayers to the Most High. And you know, just stay on the right track, do the right thing. Try to do the right thing. You know. But I'm out of here. Peace, love, and light.